All right, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to my hands. Hello hands. So today I thought we would do another kind of flat lay video. I really enjoyed this the last time and I'm not feeling like having my face on camera at the moment. Yeah, Saturdays. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we are going to open a whole bunch of new shadows that I got from Lethal Cosmetics. I'm going to show you the new Velvet Dusk palette. And also, I figured we would kind of look through the rest of my Lethal shadows. I got one of the new really giant empty magnetic palettes. So I thought we would like put out all of my single shadows and like make a new, like a jumbo palette and then kind of figure out the rest of them. Anyway, so if that sounds interesting, please keep watching. All right, sorry if I'm like slightly off center. The camera, I'm like having, it's weird anyway, the setup that I have here. So what should we do first? Let me show you what I got. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of new singles that I ordered. I don't think any of these colors are new for the eyeshadows. I just kind of wanted to complete some gaps in my Lethal collection, so we'll go through those in a moment. I did order two more of the blushes. This one is Calyx and this one is Tendril. Just so you can see, I did buy one of the pre-made sets a little while ago. Sorry, it's very reflective, so I'm not trying to show it to you. So this one, and this has Nectar is the blush that's in here. So I did buy this pre-made one, which I still haven't even tried yet, but when it was time to buy stuff on the Black Friday, not like any of this was on sale, but when it was time to do that, I just bought two more because I really liked those colors. So we will go ahead and unwrap those as well, but I wanted to show you those. Then I decided to go ahead and get two new empty magnetic palettes. So I got this one, which I think is, do they have a name for this one? I'm not really sure. I think it's just, it has a B. So I think it was one of the Hive ones that they had. I just really liked it. And it's a nice like 12 pan one. So I figured we could make like a little 12 pan color story. And then also, well, it came with these, like all of these were for here, but that's fine. And then this is the newest one that they've done. Let's see if I can get it out without destroying everything. Big on cardboard. So this is, I think it's called their prismatic one. And so this one can fit 24 shadows, I think it was, or you can do a mixture, which we will do. We'll do maybe a blush and some other things in there just for fun. It has, I like the fact that it has a little window. So it's very nice. It feels really nice and weighty, and I like the kind of prism look to it. So why don't we, and then I'll show you this one. So this is the Velvet Dusk palette. Is that correct? Have I said that correctly? Yes, Velvet Dusk. So this is the second in their kind of palette collection that came out this year. They did have quite a few palettes that came out, but this one, and then you also have the After Dark palette, which is this one. So these are the two kind of, these are the two kind of 90s inspired palettes that came out this year. So this one's much more bright and kind of electric, bright pops of color. And then this one is the kind of more grungy one. So kind of a bit of a kind of early 90s and then maybe slightly later 90s or mid 90s. I'm really excited about both of them. So when we're going to do all the single shadows, like taking them all out and looking at them in a minute, I'm not going to rearrange either of these two because I kind of like the way the color stories are. Maybe one day I'll take them all out. You can see that some have come out and then gone back in again. But I quite like them the way they are. So let's just go ahead and put this one off to the side because we're not going to be doing anything with it. So I thought we would go ahead and just do a quick swatch of this one, just in case you're interested. If you're not, you can go ahead and skip ahead to when I'm actually unpacking everything. But if you would like to see the swatches of this one, we'll go ahead and do those now. We'll just leave this here so you can't see the mirror reflecting. All right, so I have the colors are here. Okay, so the first one is a shimmer, and that one's called Limbo. So there we have Limbo. Really pretty, kind of a champagne-y shimmer thing. Then we have this one, which is Covet, and I think Covet is one, it's supposed to be one of the, like a duochrome, kind of gold to pink. So I really just don't want to dig in there and like mess it all up, but that one's really pretty. Yeah, it's kind of like it kind of changes a little bit, kind of pinky purpley almost. This one is probably one of my favorites, this new one called Runaway. This is like exactly the color that I wanted. I'm being pretty gentle, guys, so if that's why they're not really swatching beautifully, that's why it's me not wanting to destroy the pans. And then the fourth color is Deceit. This is this really dark, yummy, kind of blue purple color. I really like this one. I've used this one. I've been using the palette already, and I love that one. Okay, next row, we have 3 mattes and then another shimmery kind of formula. So we have Hollow, which is this kind of, it's very like a cool brown. That is a beautiful brown. Then we have Inertia, which is this like electric teal. Oh, that's so pretty. I love the way these shadows feel. They feel so soft and so easy to work with. The third one is Esteem in that row. And then finally we have this other shimmer. I think it was supposed to be, again, another like duochrome. So this is Revolve. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there's like a blue kind of reflect in there. It's very pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. My terrible swatches. You'd think I'd be getting better, but no. Okay, the next one is Lithium, which is kind of I don't know, what's the right word for this? Like a taupe shimmer, which I really like. Then we have this brilliant green. Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, and it kind of shifts a little bit too. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that's really pretty. And then we have 2 more mattes, which is Undone and then Corrosion. Hand swatching is not the best. So that's what the color story looks like. And for me, it's like just such a really beautiful kind of grungy, yummy color story. I really love this. I think, to be honest, this one compared with the After Dark, I really prefer this color story more. I think this is absolutely stunning. I'm so excited to keep playing with it. So yeah, you'll keep on seeing those. I'm not wiping them off yet. Oh, in case you're perceptive, yes, new tattoo. I said I was gonna get it. It's just the line work. So you'll have to wait to see the whole thing a little bit longer. Okay, so in here I have all of my singles, which we're going to pop out in a moment. Just to show you also the other one that I have, of course, if we're doing a lethal collection, is my Lethal X Yolina. Wait till we do some favorite videos in a couple, I don't know, maybe a week or 2 from now. I think this one is definitely going to be showing up on there. I did drop it. That is what happened. It's fine. It's not one of the colors I use. Very often anyway. Okay, let's open these. And you can see how they come. So they come in these cute little cardboards like this. They've been sitting on my desk for a little while, so if they're a bit messy, that's why. And they just pop out, and they have the names on the back of them. You see that okay? Okay, so we have Helios. So it's this kind of, I don't know, like a light lemon kind of color. Then we have Spawn. This one is Unity. This is one I was really, really wanting. I think I had meant to add it to my collection from before, but somehow it didn't happen. And they've changed their packaging with these. They used to have little magnets in them, but they've gotten rid of it. So now this is all like really easy to recycle. This one is Enigma. That looks like it's a duochrome there. Then we have Torment, which is just a pretty orange pumpkin-y color, which I realized I didn't really have much of. And then the last eyeshadow here is this green one called Relapse. It's very like a pastel spring green, that one. Okay, and then let's look at these 2 blushes that I got. Ooh, how's this one? Ooh, this one's a bit different. Does it pull out? Yes, okay. That. Oh, look at that, so pretty. It's really similar actually to that eyeshadow. And then, so this was Tendril. And this one is Calyx. This is my favorite looking one. I think that is so, so pretty. Obviously, I'm worried how like intense it will be, but I think it looks incredible. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of fast forward you through just me popping everything out of these, and then I saw a couple of other people doing this with some of their other shadows, but I'm going to then organize them by color family so we can see like everything that I have, and then we'll kind of think about how to make our 2 new palettes for today. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put those there, and let's go ahead and go. All right, so that's all the singles popped out there, and I think you can tell, like, kind of if we're doing like rainbow vibes here, that the area that I'm missing is oranges, which is fair. I don't really wear them that often, so I think it's not, I don't know, doesn't really seem to be like a huge problem. And I don't have a lot of light pinks. I don't really like them very much. Do I have two of the same color? Gosh darn it, look at that. All right, which is the one I haven't used? This is the new one. So I'll go ahead and put that back in its container, and I will give it away to a friend. Darn it. Sure. This is what happens. I made a list as well, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that. Obviously I do. Oh, well. I also don't have that many of the greens. All right, it's kind of half-assed, but let me bring these guys down. So you can see they're kind of in their rough kind of family groupings. Oops. Okay. I am getting shadow everywhere, so I'm gonna wipe this off now. So we have this big one. So what I'd like to do in this one is, let me do it like this so you guys don't have the mirror blinding you, is to actually start with the blushes. That's very, very magnetic. Just a heads up. Let's start with the two blushes, and then let's think of like let's just pretend like we're gonna go travel somewhere, which clearly none of us are anytime soon. But let's pretend we're gonna travel somewhere. So let's think about something that might be like a good, like a little bit of everything, and like maybe my favorites. So I'd like to incorporate some of the new ones that I got, which would be like that one, this one. So like these ones, this green is one of my favorites. This one is Habitat. That one is gorgeous. There's also Syncope, like this one, which is kind of a greeny brown. So let's say I went with these ones. These are my two favorites here. So let's make sure those two are included. And oh, and also this one. This is Recluse. This one I love. It's kind of like a yellow mustardy kind of color. It's really, well, yellow is a mustard. It's like a green mustardy color. That's what I meant to say. I don't really, it's interesting that I don't have as many shimmers as I thought I did with them. So that's like a really lovely row. Why don't we think about it like as little quads or something? So like what would there be a shimmer to go with that? I mean, like, I think that would probably be okay. I'm really monochromatic, guys. I'm very, very boring in that way. I really like my eye looks to look all in the same color family. I'm not very good at mixing different color stories together. So this one, Numb, is one that I would really like to incorporate into here. I'm not really sure. I think maybe if I did like Numb. This one is Insomnia. This is a really beautiful blue. We could do this one that's a little bit on the periwinkle side though, no? I don't know that I like that in there. What would be good with these? Okay, so this is Calcination and this one is Unearth. They're very similar. Somehow I think like that might be okay. All right, let's take these back out. I'm not sure. You're gonna see this is just like 15 minutes of me being indecisive about shit. Okay, I definitely want more greens, so we're gonna go more greens. So this is another little green party up here. So we'll do that. It's like this bright green is so pretty, but it does not go at all. Why don't we take it out then, and we'll think about it for somewhere else. That's so pretty though, oh my gosh. Okay, so we got those two. I think this gold would be nice. Let's do the gold there, and then probably this one. This would be like my grungy green area. And then the next ones, these ones are the ones that I kind of like, these like murky reds. So this is Imago, that one's really pretty. Then we have Frantic. They're a bit too samey. And then we have Unity. And what's this one? Trespass. I think if we're gonna do kind of the same thing, like a dark and a light, like these two, I think work really well together. We can go even one step lighter. This is Delirium. That's a bit too pink. Midway. Yeah, that's pretty. I do not have a shimmer that would look nice with those. So we can put in Arsenic, which is a bit on the white pinky side. It's not one of my favorite shimmers, but I need another shimmer because I feel like I need another shimmer. All right, let's do the last one, which will be a purple zone. So like these ones. Ooh, could we do, no. We could add this one in. That seems a bit weird. I really want this. I think this one. And let's go ahead and put the periwinkle because I think those look nice. It's not really a very curated color story, is it? But, oops, you can see me. But I like it. Okay, I think the only other thing I'm going to do is add a really dark brown. This one is Nocturnal, because I think it would work with lots of different ones. And I'd really like another fun shimmer. So we have, see, these ones are very dark. I don't tend to use dark shimmers, so I'm going to go ahead and exclude these guys. That's not going to work at all. That might be okay. This one, why don't we put Enigma? Let's see. That just looks really out of place, doesn't it? Where's my thing? What else do I got? I got this one. No. This is Celestial. I think that's probably the only one that I think might work. It would be a good inner corner highlight as well. I don't know, what do you think? I don't think it's like the most creative, but it has like all of my favorites, and I would definitely use these and then definitely use these together, and then we have a couple of bonus ones in there. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think we have most of my favorites are in there. So since we have another one, let's go ahead and just fill that in while we're here. And I think let's just focus on a really nice warm matte moment for the most part. So let's go ahead and put all of these in there in this pink. And maybe that ready like these. And maybe this one if it fits. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, of the ones left, I think Calcination is the only one that might work because it'll work with like these ones here. So it's just like a little red one, mostly just for storage purposes. And then lastly, let's go ahead and put all these blues together in here. It's kind of like some of these shimmers are like the ones that I genuinely just use like the least. And it's a bit of a shame because they're absolutely beautiful, but they're just not the ones I tend to reach for. I think with Lethal, it's their it's the mattes that are what I absolutely love and are drawn to. So there we go. So I still have space for one more in this one. So when I get more in and when they do new colors. But yeah, I think, oops, sorry guys. I think that's really pretty. I don't know. I like it. It's just mostly all of them just kind of shoved in together. It's not really a curated palette. What I do have though are two of these 9-pan ones empty now. So I'm clearly, when I'm off my low buy, gonna go have to buy more so I can fill them all in. I like these type better, the without the holes in the back though, to be totally honest with you. I just think they look a little bit neater. Yeah, and they don't seem to, for me, get as messy like these ones. Like they tend to get a lot of like stuff on the outsides of them, even though these are not that bad. I have cleaned them. Like, yeah, that one's quite a bit dirty. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of slightly weird little video of like playing with my Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadow collection. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't tried Lethal, I really do highly recommend them. I think they're one of my absolute favorite brands right now. It doesn't matter mainstream or indie. I think actually probably are my favorite, and I clearly need to order more shimmers to kind of fill in some of these gaps, and I need to make some more shimmers. Lethal. Make some more shimmers that work here, okay? Yes, yes, do the thing. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, this is going up on the 13th, and so tomorrow is the end for my giveaway. So if you do want to enter my giveaway, you have 1 day left to do so. All right, everyone, have a really lovely day out there, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.